Prarambha. Let's begin with the main stories. Senior Nepali Congress leaders allege the government of adhering to undemocratic means, claim the leadership's failure overshadowed the party in the national politics. Nepal Communist Party leader Gautam and chairman present separate political reports at the standing committee meeting. Gautam alleges the leadership of running the party and the government single-handedly. Sri Lanka's deposed Prime Minister Ranil Wickremesinghe expected to be reinstated today. Ouster of disputed leader Mahinda Rajapaksa to end Lankan political crisis. And Manchester City reclaimed the top spot at the English Premier League following a 3-1 win over Everton. Liverpool take on Manchester United tonight in a crucial fixture. Let us now begin with the latest national political updates. Members of Nepali Congress from across the country have gathered in the capital to participate in the party's General Committee meeting. Meanwhile, the members of the General Committee, which is the second strongest entity after the party's General Assembly, are seriously concerned towards the prevalence of groupism within the party and its flimsy role in the national politics. The party cadres have also alleged the government led by Nepal Communist Party of acting in an undemocratic manner. The General Committee meeting is required to be held every year as per the party's statute. However, in practice, Congress has reduced the number of General Committee meetings to even less than that of the General Assembly. The current meeting is also being held after 6 years since the previous meeting was held in Nawalparasi's Triveni. The influential members of Nepali Congress have vowed to raise the issues related to the recent intra-party disputes in the meeting being organized after a long hiatus. Many senior leaders of the party are intensely disappointed towards the indulgence of the top-notch leaders in dispute and blame game rather than confronting with the challenges that have been rendering Nepali Congress politically weak in the last several years. The party holds a 7-decade-long history and has led almost all major political developments in the country. The cadres are of the view that the party, however, has been overshadowed in the national politics due to the lack of sustainable ideology. Nepali Congress is currently the main opposition, while Nepal Communist Party is at the helm of the government with a comfortable majority. The party members have stated that the leadership has also lagged behind in terms of playing the role of a strong opposition by unveiling and raising the issues related to the people's needs and aspirations. It is but yet to be seen in terms of suggestion by over 1,600 standing committee members to the leadership in the ongoing meeting and how that advice would be implemented. Nepal Communist Party leader Bamdev Gautam has tabled a separate political report at the party's standing committee meeting with a different standpoint than that of the report presented by Chairman Do KP Sharma Oli and Pushpakamal Dahal. In his report, Gautam objected to the political proposal tabled by both the chairmen meeting held at the party office yesterday afternoon. Gautam noted that the chairman and the Prime Minister had plans of operating the party and the government single-handed, unilateral way. He also expressed concern towards the random decisions that would affect the party in the long run. Speaking at the beginning of the meeting, Chairman Oli shared his remarks about the recent political affairs of the country, while another chairman, Dahal, spoke briefly about the contents of the report. Speaker Narayan Kazi Shrestha informed that the report included contents on the organizational unity, operation of the party and the government, along with the upcoming work plan. The meeting was held at the party headquarters in Dhumbarai after the senior leaders publicly warned of boycotting the meeting had it been held at the Prime Minister's official residence in Balwatar. Next round of the meeting has been scheduled for the 17th of December, while a day has been allocated for reviewing the report. Based on the schedule, discussions are to be held on the two separate reports tabled by the Chairman Duo and leader Bamdev Gautam in the next meeting. The government has yet again extended the deadline for transport entrepreneurs to register themselves in the company model, giving into the operators' pressure. This has further prolonged the syndicate system to the persisting trouble of the passengers of public vehicles. A meeting held between the officials of the Ministries for Physical Infrastructure and Transport along with Home and Industries yesterday agreed to extend the deadline to the 14th of March 2019 and decided to amend the laws aimed at scrapping the syndicate as demanded by the transport entrepreneurs. The government has decided to scrap the syndicate system and do away with the single-handedly run committees of transport operators on the 17th of April earlier this year. The government had then set the deadline to the 16th of July for all the transport operators to register in the company model at the Department of Transport Management. The entrepreneurs, however, blatantly ignored the government's directive and even resorted to reverse the decision. The government has yet again relented to the transport operators and agreed to extend the deadline to register in the company model. The government has also pulled back from its earlier decision to prohibit the vehicles not registered in the company model from 16th of December. As of yet, only 8,000 public vehicles have been registered in the company model. The government has claimed that it was compelled to give in to the demands of the transport operators to prevent the shortage of public vehicles in case the prohibition is implemented right away. This has allowed the operators to continue with their high-handedness and irregularities in the public transport sector, while the public is compelled to remain at the receiving end resulted by the scenario. The 55-window palace, popularly known as the Pachpanna Jhale Darbar in Bhaktapur, is all set to be open for foreign tourists and Nepalese nationals. Bhaktapur municipality has decided to open the palace for foreigners and public from tomorrow, marking its 69th anniversary. The municipality has informed that the palace would be open 2 days a week, Tuesdays and Fridays for visit. Walls of the 55-window palace have significant paintings and artworks. Entrance fee has been set at 20 rupees for public, while students will have to pay 10 rupees. The municipality has informed that the entrance at the palace is free for children below 5 years, senior citizens and citizens with disabilities. It is now time for the international news. The ousted Prime Minister of Sri Lanka, Ranil Wickremesinghe, is most likely to return to office later today. Mahinda Rajapaksa yesterday resigned as Sri Lanka's Prime Minister 7 weeks after he was appointed in a surprise move that sparked a political crisis. Rajapaksa signed his resignation letter in a ceremony at his house yesterday. The resignation could bring to an end a nearly 2-month-long power struggle that has dented confidence in Sri Lanka's stability. In October, President Maithripala Sirisena sacked the then Prime Minister Wickremesinghe, replacing him with Rajapaksa, who was surprisingly a former rival of the President Sirisena himself. Harin Fernando, a spokesman for Wickremesinghe's party, has said that the President had agreed to swear in Ranil Wickremesinghe as the Prime Minister later today. He said that this would end the political deadlock, remarking that the country and its economy had suffered huge damage since the crisis began 50 days ago. In Saptari district alone, a total 45 rape cases and 14 attempts of rape have occurred in the last 9 months. In this context, whereas the people from different walks of life in the district, what should be done to minimize such heinous crime? Let us now take a look at what they had to say.
Public voice.
कानुनको कार्यान्वयन गर्ने कुरामा कतैबाट पनि संरक्षण हुने कुरा, अपराधीहरूलाई संरक्षण गर्ने कुरा, राजनीतिक दलहरूले पनि संरक्षण गर्ने कुरा, अरूहरूले पनि संरक्षण गर्ने कुरा हुन भएन।
मधेसको जिल्लामा खास गरी यस्तो समस्या छ कि महिलाहरू राति निस्किनै नहुने हैन, त्यसमा पनि आफू सचेत भएर हिँड्नुपर्छ र बलात्कार जसो प्राय जसो चाहिँ अलिकति संगत पनि कस्तोसँग जाने नजाने हैन, त्यो पनि त्यसमा पनि विचार पुर्याउनुपर्छ।
बलात्कारका घटना बढेछ, यसलाई न्यूनीकरण गर्नको लागि चाहिँ हामीले तल स्तरबाटै नै हामीले सचेत गराउँदै न्यायालयसम्म चाहिँ खबरदारी चाहिँ हामीले गर्नुपर्छ।
जुन मान्छे चाहिँ बलात्कार गरिरहेछ तिनीहरूलाई कडा भन्दा कडा सजाय गर्नुपर्छ।
चेतनामूलक कार्यक्रम स्कुलमा नैतिक शिक्षाको पाठहरू पहिला पढाइन्थ्यो, अब त्यो विषय हटाइएको छ, बरु त्यसलाई नै बरु थप गरेर अब आउँदो दिनहरुमा चाहिँ अब बालबालिकाहरूलाई चाहिँ त्यस्तो स्कुलमा शिक्षा दियो भने चाहिँ न्यूनीकरण हुन्छ।
It is now time for a segment Public Pulse, where you text us with your opinion.
Public Pulse.
The question is, why has the policy for tea production not been conducive for the farmers? Your options are A. Dominant large-scale traders, and B. Ignoring farmers in policy formulation. The voting is on. You can type NEWS, select your option A or B, and then send it to 34001 to share your opinion with us. With this, let us move on to the sports news.
Sports news.
Vairava Gladiators are taking on Lalitpur Patriots in today's only match at the Everest Premier League. Both these sides have already qualified for the playoff rounds. The match at Kantipur's TU ground is slated for a 1 p.m. kickoff. Both the teams have identical record at the tournament with 3 wins and 1 loss. Despite a loss against Biratnagar Warriors in the inaugural match, Lalitpur Warriors, captained by Gyanendra Malla, clinched the next 3 ties to book their place for the playoff round. Likewise, Vairava Gladiators, captained by Sarad Vaiswakar, lost their match against Kathmandu Kings 11 but won against Pokhara, Biratnagar and Chitwan to qualify for the playoffs. The winner of the match will book their place in the qualifiers. Lalitpur leads the points table with 6 points on better run rate, while Vairava is on the 2nd position with equal points. Kathmandu Kings 11 are in the 3rd position with equal 6 points. Chasol Youth Club saw Brigade Boys 2-0 and has climbed up to the 6th position at our own Martyrs Memorial A Division League table. Despite chances to lead in the first half of the match played at the APF ground in Halchok, neither of the teams found the net. First half ended in a goalless stalemate, but Chasol scored twice in the second half. Santa Bahadur Thamang put Chasol up front in the 65th minute, while Sanjok Rai sealed the 2-0 win. Santosh Saukala saw a red card in the 85th minute, and Chasol were then limited to 10 men. Brigade Boys failed to reap benefits, which meant Chasol bagged the 3 points. With the win, Chasol have 13 points, while Brigade Boys have only 4 points. That is all for the moment. Our next English bulletin will air at 11 a.m. Keep watching Kantipur Television HD for more news and entertainment. Have a great day ahead.